I also think it's important that we reckon with the fact that fascism also thrives within certain LGBT and queer spaces. So we also need to reckon with, how white supremacy functions, particularly in certain gay and lesbian spaces, where we see in various parts of the world, these far right groups actually sort of bring in gay and lesbian communities. Well, I'll be very specific here: cis white. Um, uh, Typically middle class communities to their kind of cause. This kind of anti-Islamization, quote unquote, narrative that we see a lot, this xenophobic, racist narrative that a lot of kind of LGBT rights can sometimes fit into. This idea that, these foreigners elsewhere are deeply homophobic or transphobic. We don't want them coming into our quote unquote country because, of course, we want to protect quote unquote our values. And so I think it's really important not only to recognize that these threats are external to us, but also implicated in our own communities as well. Racism, white supremacy is a huge problem within LGBT spaces, and we know this. It's not new. It's always been around. But I think at this particular moment, we also need to be very cautious about how, we're seeing, as one specific example, the association of kind of, white supremacists and far-right groups with anti-trans groups.